Say hi, hello, and howdy. I'm Mushy, and you're you. Hello, you. And we're here at Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting for our weekly event roundup. I don't have any more small shop stuff to show you, but what I do have is some budget company items to show you, and I want to share those with you, and then we'll look at the WiP Parade. How's that sound? Sound good? Okay, great. Let's get into it. All right, so I have 3 budget companies here that I received PR packets for, and I wanted to share them with you. The 3 companies I have here are New Craft Day, Paint Some Way, and GBFKE. Okay, the first canvas we have is from New Craft Day. This was shipped on September 2nd, 2024. I received it on September 6th of 2024. And here we go. This is a photo negative effect from what I'm seeing thus far. Let me turn the ring light kind of away a little bit so maybe you can see. We'll take a look at the thumbnail, but if you can't really, from the photo negative and the ring light glare, see what this is, it is a black apple encrusted in gold. This is a 45 by 55 centimeter canvas, and it is my understanding that it does come with round drills, including some ABs. And as you know, Mushy and her tape measure are going to investigate here. It looks like it is 39 centimeters by approximately 50 centimeters. So approximately 40 by 50, a little shy. This was marketed as a 45 by 55, so we lose about 10 centimeters, which is approximately 4-ish inches, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of trying to math conversion on the top of my head, but we all know Mushy's not, the best mathinator. Let me try to smooth out this sheet. I'll pull this back so you can take a little less glary look. See, there it is, a black apple, kind of a black rotten apple encrusted in gold. Is it like the darkest, creepiest thing you've ever seen on the channel? No, but it is dark. It is a darker art. The implication of darkness is there. We expect apples to be bright and red, and vibrant, full of life. And this here is dark, black, gold encrusted. Kind of reminds me of the scene from Game of Thrones, where somebody got a golden crown. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone who hasn't, but will see the Game of Thrones. But if you've seen it, if you know, you know. So here we go. And it looks like the canvas is oriented this way for us. We do have a table in the bottom left and top right, as well as thumbnails and serial number information. Let me show you here. There is an indicator here that says that this does contain ABs. And now this says 40 by 50, which is accurate. So the listing says 45 by 55, but the canvas itself says 40 by 50, which is an accurate representation of the canvas itself. We do have the table here. It looks like we have lower and uppercase letters, a couple numbers, and some symbols. They're kind of mixed in throughout. I do see some concern. Let me flip the light around here. Give it its best shot. But I do see some concern with dark on dark. I see number 6 there. I think that's a K. Yeah. A K and like this square with legs type of thing. The U-turn is a dark on dark. I am seeing some dark on dark symbols and letters. I can't tell what this is down here. P. So we'll kind of look for those. This has 35 colors, and here's the thumbnail. So you guys can see the black apple with the gold encrusting situation. Very pretty indeed. Now, the canvas is oriented this way, but they did print it this way so that it's a little bit easier for us to work on. This is likely how we would want to orient it and when we work, which is very cool. I love to see that. And we're going to take a look here. Is the canvas clear? It is. Oh, look at that color blocking. There's a lot of that in there. That just means it could go pretty quickly. It's all throughout the apple as well. That E, I'm gonna guess, is 310. Yeah. Yep. So very clear canvas, a lot of color blocking. Nothing too hinky. The P's look fine. So it just looked a little scarier. The lowercase b looks all right. Looked a little hinky on the table over here. Some of the symbols did, but on the canvas it appears to be just fine. So good to know. And with this kit, we did get a tool kit, and it comes with the kind of sharp, not the sharpest, but a little bit of a pointed, it's not blunt edge, but it's not murder tweezers either. It's something in between. Silver tweezers, a diamond painting pen with a 3 or 4 placer here on the end, a finger nub and squishy, a small boat. We do have another multi-placer in here. I don't know what that is. That is really dirty. Do you see that? And a big pad of wax, which would be about 4 squares if you broke it up. But you know, this is in a Ziploc baggie, and I'm telling you that I did not open this at all and do anything with the little placer in here to make it look like that. But it's a Ziploc bag, so I guess you'll just have to take my word for it or not, however you want to take that. But I'm telling you, I did not do this, whatever this is, and I don't think I will be touching this without knowing what that is in there. I think I mean, that could be anything. That really could be anything. I don't see anything in this baggie that would make this happen. And without knowing what that is, I think that we're going to have to throw this in the bin. Okay, we had to make that go away. That's unfortunate. Then we do get this sleeve of drills. I do see that the drills are in baggies. We have a sticker that has the serial number and size of the canvas and the number of colors here. And again, this is 35 colors. And you can open this up. I don't want to have drills everywhere, so I'm going to kind of shimmy these around so we can get a look at the color family. And I want you to be able to see, here's one of the ABs right here. It's the 779. This is a dark chocolate brown, but I am seeing a lot of brown, gray. Here's a big baggie. So they have different size baggies, really big ones for one color, so we don't have multiple, baggies for one color, and then smaller baggies for the other colors. So we did see this one, the 779. Looks like we have a medium, like chocolate, milk chocolate type of brown AB in here, and then we have like a tan AB in here. Do have some yellows, olive sagey green here, some darker mildewy moldy green, my favorite, some deep purples, grays. So yeah, I'm seeing brown, yellow, green, and gray, and it looks like all of our ABs are some version of brown. This one appears to be kind of a burgundy AB right here. So very nice indeed. Do you want to see where they'll go? We can take these out and look and see. We'll dig the ABs out and see what their DMC is and where they'll be on the canvas. We've got a DMC 434 and 436, a DMC 801, 779, and 902. For 434, we're looking for the X and the square and a circle. X and square and a circle first for these two ABs. They're very, very, very similar, as you can see. Maybe just like a skosh different in color. So let's see if we can find those. I already see X. X is going to be around the bordering. This is the bottom of the apple here. I see lots of X's down here at the bottom of the apple and down here accenting this part, and I see the square and a circle is over on this side. So this is going to be the kind of gold. It's going to contribute to the gold colors here. And the next DMC we have for ABs is 779, And this $7.79 is the letter Q. Let's find letter Q. All right, I do see Q is sprinkled up here in the leaf, the underside and the top side of the leaf of the apple, and a little bit around this side and this side. So the top kind of, if an apple had corners, it'd be the top corners of the apple. So we're going to see that primarily in the leaf there. And then we have DMC 801. And this is the R symbol, and it's sprinkled throughout the leaf as well. And then we have DMC 902, and that is going to be symbol N, as in Nancy. And I see that also here in the leaf. Some of the darker, actually it's more predominant over here. I see some over here too, but it's more predominant over here. So we'll kind of put that there. That was it for the ABs. So it's kind of where we're going to see them, is like the edging of the apple here and the drippings there, and up here in the leaves. So, and right here, like on the, anywhere you really see the gold outlining and the leaves are going to have ABs sprinkled in. Very interesting canvas. Excited to see what this will turn out looking like. Let me clean this up and we'll look at the next one. Oh, I'm sorry. I had forgotten to mention, but you probably saw it on the screen somewhere, that the apple canvas was a total of $14.43, and you can get 10% off if you use code CREEPY10. Next up, we have Paint Some Way. I did get these two items from Paint Some Way. The first one is this acrylic pen holder, and as you can see, it's an assemble yourself. It has 2 bars for stability that go in here, and you assemble it. It can hold 6 diamond painting pens, and then you would sit it on your desk and have it easily reachable. Unfortunately, I don't have the space on my desk to put this together and set it up right now, so I won't be doing that, but I will insert a picture here of what it should look like when it is assembled. And this is only $2.99. So if you have a pen collection, or maybe lately I've been diamond painting with a set of like 4 to 6 pens with different multi-placers on them, this would be perfect. If I had the space currently, this would be perfect to sit, you know, on the desk and hold my pens, and I can just be like, I need the 4 placer. I'll put that back. Now I need the 10 placer, and put that back. It's an option for only $2.99. Not bad, you guys. But what we really want to take a look at here is the canvas. Okay, so this is from Paint Some Way, and I know that we have been kind of going tarot card crazy this season, haven't we? And I'm here for it. And I found that Paint Some Way offered this ghost tarot card, size 40 by 60 canvas in square drills. So I am excited. Yes, there's pink in it. Okay. I know. And this one is called The Ghost, as you can see down here. Let me get this unrolled here, and then we'll measure it. But first I want to show you, you might have heard me kind of slow down, and there is something in this packet as well. Right here. I don't know what that is. It's hard. Oh, and it broke apart. I don't know what that is. But here's what the toolkit comes with. The same as with the new Craft Day kit. We get the metal tweezers. They're a little scuffed up here. Looks like some scratches here. We've got what looks to be maybe a 9 or 10 placer, 3 or 4 placer here. Diamond painting pen, a squishy large pad of wax that could be split up into 4 individual pads, and a boat of pouring. But because I don't know what this is, and I'm not going to find out, this is also unfortunately going to have to go in the bin. I'm not trying to touch unidentifiable foreign material, so there's that. But here's our canvas, and I'm going to do how I do here. I'm going to measure it out. It is just over 40 centimeters, which is what it promised to be. And long ways, it is at 60. So this is a true 40 by 60 canvas drill field. Yay! All right. Thank you. Paint Some Way. Good on you. Now, what I am noticing on first impression is that the card area, I don't know, it just, the artwork itself seems a little blurry to me. It just maybe it's all the colors that are mixed in, but the word is relatively clear. But something about this kind of seems a little blurry, but that might just be me. Let me know in the comments down below, like, because I'm looking in the viewfinder and this looks pretty clear. This is not how I see it, like how you can't see me when I go like that, but how I'm seeing it through the viewfinder is not how I'm seeing it in the naked eye. Super interesting. That tells me that it may look pretty okay once we get the drills on here. I think it may be because it's some rounded shapes in square drill format, perhaps. Not sure. But yeah, I won't know until I work on it if it's actually any kind of issue. But anyway, it is a beautiful mixture of color. So who says horror can't have some color to it? You can enjoy some spooky stuff and have it still be bright and colorful. Now, it is a vertically oriented painting, but we do get the privilege of working on this horizontally, and they have done the grid that way. Here we have tables on the bottom left and top right with serial information, size information, and thumbnails, as well as our table. Here's the thumbnail, you guys. Look at that. That is what this little ghost is going to look like. Very pretty rainbowy colors. And here's what our table looks like. Looks like we have lowercase letters, uppercase letters, and symbols mixed throughout. On first glance, this C right here, I think that'll be okay. I can't tell what this is, a 4, so we do have numbers in here as well. These symbols on the legend are pretty small. This F is a dark on dark. I think that's an F. Let me get it. Yeah, it's clearer in the viewfinder. That is an F. So we'll kind of keep an eye out when we look at the canvas for the F and the 4, just to make sure that those are clearly visible. But let's look at this drill field. Are we clear? Look at that. Crystal clear. There's the 4 right there and the F. Perfectly visible. Not a problem. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Very clear canvas. Easily legible. Light on dark and dark on light, with the exception of those 2. But on the legend, it looked worse than it did on the canvas. So it looks like it should be just fine. I'm excited about this. And again, this is a square drill canvas, you guys. So square drill canvas for $10.99 of this size. That's not a bad deal at all. I'm excited. And look at these colors. I'm going to kind of open up the package just a little bit. We have a rainbow. We have like sea foam and kind of darker seafoam greens. We have purples, blues, pinks, yellows. Big old bag of 310 right there. Light pink, medium pink, dark pink. We've got some yellow. We got green, yellow there. Some blues, burgundy. I'm seeing, some gray. I'm seeing some predominant blue and green in here. And we got a fat bag of white as well. Looks like pink and purple are supporting colors, as well as maybe a splash of yellow. But yeah, there's our color palette, you guys. Does not appear that there are any specials in here, which is fine. I think the pinks are special enough. So yeah, that is what I got from Paint Some Way at paintsomeway.com. And then we have one more shop to show you, and that's GBFKE. Okay, we have 2 canvases from GBFKE. I'm excited to show you. This first one is going to be a 40 by 60 round drill. And the cost is $14.51 on their site. And you'll know why I got... Oh, you're going to know why right now. A lot of you are going to know why I got this one. Again, the tarot cards. We're in the season of the tarot, my friends. And, of course, when I saw Mikey, and I know some of you linked this to me, and I was like, tee-hee, that's cool. But I knew this was coming. So I didn't want to tip my hand. But Did you guys really think that something Mikey was going to be coming around and Mushy wasn't going to know about it? Please. I know everything my man does. No, this does have special drills. It looks like we do have some ABs in here to explore, which is exciting. This is a round drill canvas. Let's take a look-see at the measurements here. We have a 40 by 59.5, close enough to 60. So the drill field is the 40 by 60 as promised. Very nice indeed. Thank you, GBFKE, for that. Love to see it. And we've got Mikey. He's obviously in tarot card format with tarot card bordering. He's got his little, what is this, major arcana or minor? I don't know, but he's got the card number up here. And down here, he's labeled as Welcome to Halloween. And it's got a skull and some pumpkins. He's got his big old knife. Does look like he's hurting a little bit. We got some ribs showing. Mikey, you okay, buddy? All right. Well, this canvas is a vertically oriented canvas upon finish, but to work on it, it is horizontally oriented, which is cool. And then we do have tables on the bottom left and upper right with serial number. It does say AB, indicating that it's an AB. It's got the measurement, it's got thumbnails, and it's got our table situation. So let's take a look at the thumbnail. That's what he should look like when he's done. Hi, baby. I'm talking about my baby and stuff, and then my puppy comes in here like, you calling me mommy? No, not you. The other baby, Michael. It does look here on the table. Again, very teeny tiny symbols, kind of a little bit hard to see, but dark on dark, we have maybe a V right here. We'll look on the canvas to see. That might pose a problem. What are you? Are you a P or a U-turn? Think. What is that? A P? We might take a look at that. I think that's a P. And there's two down here that are a little on the dark side. A down arrow maybe? And an H. That we might want to check out when we look at the canvas here, which we're going to do right now. Let's see. Are we clear? Are we a clear drill field? I do see that we are a clear drill field. We got, there's the P, that's legible, that's fine. The H is pretty legible, that's all right there too. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that's too sketchy on canvas. It maybe is another one of those cases where the table is slightly a little more scary looking than it appears on canvas. And that's fine, that's fine. I'm happy to see that. Everything is looking pretty good there. So not seeing any of the problems. Again, these are shrunken down, so it's a little bit harder to read on the table than it is on the canvas, and that's all right. We did get a toolkit here. We've got a baggie with some silver tweezers, a pen with a multi-placer and a larger multi-placer, some wax and a boat of pouring, and a finger nub and squishy and diamond painting pen. Everything you need to start diamond painting and do this canvas here. But what we want to see these drills. Let's look at these colors. This looks really colorful, you guys. So again, another example of how color can integrate into the horror genre. We do have this packet labeled with the serial number, size, etc. So you can store these separate if you need to. And I have some ABs in here. I'm seeing some really, really pretty, like teal, what, turquoise maybe? Or dark teal, green blues. Those are really, really pretty. I like seeing those. And I'm just pulling out the ABs here as I see them. I'm seeing some maroon. We got purple. We got light blue, dark blue, a little bit of brown and gray. There's some pink. The pink, the obligatory pink of a colored canvas. We got some blood red here. Happy to see that. Some more blue and a big fat bag of black. I do see We have a loose drill, which isn't concerning on its own as long as we see just the one and not like the whole bunch. There's some purple. So pretty color story here. And it looks like we've got 4 ABs. Now there aren't too many ABs in these packets. And again, on the assumption that they give us a little bit more than what we need to finish, just in case of boo-boos or accidents or dud drills. I mean, we can assume, you know, maybe a little over half of these baggies quantity is going to go on the painting. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. So we've got AB 318. Found it. Okay. So it is in the Welcome to Halloween words right here and around some of the skull accents here and here. So it's kind of just sprinkled in throughout here, it appears. And then we have number 4, AB 168. I do see that in the skull up here. It's up here, sprinkled throughout the skull here, and kind of, it looks like it's just kind of spattered on, not really targeted to focused here. There's some down here in this skull, so that one's going to go up in this portion. Then number 2, AB number 154. So let's find the D. Again, you always with the D. I do see it here. It looks like his sleeve, the hilt of his knife right here, and all around this area there's some D sprinkled. And the last AB we have is number 1, AB 152. Okay, this pink seems to be sprinkled kind of throughout anywhere that you see kind of skulls surrounded by some flowers here, but I found the most concentration of them right up here toward the top of the canvas. So this is kind of the idea of where our ABs are going to be placed at. Should be fun and interesting. It looks like it's less of an enhance and target type of thing and more of just like a general sprinkling to enhance, if that makes sense. Not targeted, but general. And we have one more canvas to look at, and this one is going to be fun. Stand by. Right, and the last canvas I have to show you is also from GBFKE, and this is another tarot card, which is also, it's a little sassy. So this might not be as dark as you're used to seeing on the channel, but if you've been around a while, you know I can be sassy sometimes. And this is one that is my sass to a T. It's a 40 by 50 round drill tarot card style canvas. The cost is $9.93, and this is the Don't Be a Salty Bitch tarot card. Yes, this one looks more traditionally tarot card than the other ones we've seen because it actually does have a definitive card edge and border here, so that's very cool. And we've got the girl here that's pouring some salt, and then we've got some pretty flowering in the background. Yes, the pink did not escape me, but for the message, I'm willing to deal with the pink. Now, this one is purported to be 40 by 50. And so we're going to take a look at the, how about not inches? How about centimeters? This is what we work in every day, Mushy. Come on now. This is 34 instead of 40. So we lose 6 on the horizontal. And, I mean, it's a little rolled, so we'll give it the benefit of the doubt here and say this is a 43. So we lose 7 and, what did I say? 6. And we lose about 13. That's maybe around a 5-inch mark for how many inches of drill field space we lose to bordering on this canvas, which is unfortunate. And I am looking here and I can see that this seems to be an overlay situation, and I'll show you what I mean. So if we look here, instead of each letter being a definitive color of its own, you can see here that while they try to stick with it, but here's a perfect example right here. The G is all yellow in here, but so is the D, is that same yellow. You can see here, it's very clear that like the grid was superimposed over the image. So, or the image over the grid. I believe it's the grid over the image is what it looks like to me. But if those types of canvases are difficult for you to work with, you've been warned. This has 20 colors, no special drills, but here are our drill packets. It is not labeled with any discernible information like the serial number or anything, so you'd need to make a note if you want to keep those contained separate. We do have three technically thumbnails on the canvas, 2 tables, one on the bottom right, one on the top left. And let's take a look here at the thumbnail. And while we're doing so, don't be a salty bitch. Take a look at the canvas one more time for clarity. And we're going to look at the table. The 7, I don't think it's going to be a problem, but we'll check because that is a little dark on dark. But everything else so far, the Q might be a little problematic. Everything else seems to be light on dark and dark on light. So we're looking for 7 and Q. There's the Q, perfectly visible, scarier on the table. That's fine. That's fine. And there's the 7, same thing. We do appear to have what might be a dummy circle situation, but a light one, not a hard ringed one, just a kind of inference of one. Just fine. That helps. Some people like it, some people don't. I don't care either way. It can help you put the drills in the right place if you needed to. And here's our drill packet. We have a ton of white, which makes sense for the message here and the salt and the skeleton and the border. And then we have a bunch of really pretty dark and light blue. Purple seems to be another predominant color. And then a smattering of pink, orange, yellow, and red as well. I really like that orange and yellow against that purple. I think this is going to turn out to be a really, really pretty canvas, and this color palette makes sense for what I'm seeing here. So, yeah, looks exciting. And then we did get a toolkit that has a green boat, a pad of wax, and a diamond painting pen. All right, you guys. Well, that was everything. This canvas was $9.93, by the way. And that's all I have to show you guys this evening as far as budget company canvases and what kind of stuff is new out there. Some tarot card frenzy. And with that, we're off to go check out the WiP Parade. I'll see you in the next one. Stay naughty. Have a heart, eat a brain. WiP Parade Week 3. Janice Newton. Tracy LaFerriere. Diamond Painting Bewitched Cat YouTube. Desiree Jameson YouTube. Becky Leclerc. Erica Travis. Lisa Trevitt. Nene's Craft Place YouTube. Diamond Nana YouTube. Cassandra Priest. True Vampire Crafts YouTube and Etsy. Dawnmarie, NanasCraftyGems Etsy. Jay Bennett. Joy Lynn. Leah May. Margarita Martinez TikTok. Diamonds and Cats YouTube. Kim Lawyer. Jennifer Brueggemann and Grandson. Brittany Ritter Perez. Yolanda M. Julia Bridges. Gena Richardson. Diane Hamilton. Diamond-Crafts-by-Ilene YouTube. Kayla Spry. BassingirlCrafts YouTube. Lisa Hall. Julia Klemek. Eve Rokari DPA. Melanie Padilla. Ephemera 3D Etsy. Galaxy Stickers and Images Etsy. Lynn Stone Bondoc. Veronica Wilson. Marie Kidd. Crafts with Nightingale YouTube. Catherine Perez. Louisa Fox. Diamond Painting with Coco YouTube. Javine Ranger. Joyce Shorter. Craftish Kristen YouTube. Devil's Angel Madness YouTube. Diamond Painting with Jack YouTube. Terry Maddox. Cassandra Poole. Sam Moore. Melanie Hebert Claire May Parker, Vivian Ellis, Alison 8629. Stay naughty!